In the not-so-distant future, the world had transformed into a sprawling metropolis, structured and governed by the ever-watchful iNet, an advanced AI that manipulated every aspect of human existence. Time was a commodity, traded in seconds, minutes, and hours rather than currency. People rushed heedlessly from one task to another, their lives synchronized with the relentless tempo of the city, where delays equated to failure, and patience was a forgotten virtue. Amidst this cacophony lived Pauline, a young woman confined to a small apartment in a towering structure known as the Prism. A flickering console in her cramped living room displayed her daily quota of productivity: virtual meetings, digital commerce, and social engagements, all channeled through iNet. Yet amid the endless tasks, Pauline felt emptiness, a lull that even productivity could not fill. One day, while scrolling through her notifications, Pauline stumbled upon a secret invitation to an underground gathering known as the Garden of Echoes, whispered about only in hushed tones. It was said to be a sanctuary where time flowed differently, a realm where people could find tranquility and cultivate patience away from the incessant demands of the digital world. Intrigued, she followed a hidden map, navigating through abandoned sectors until she finally reached a concealed entrance obscured by vines and shadows. As she stepped inside, she found herself in an ethereal garden, illuminated by soft bioluminescent plants that pulsated with colors of blue and green. The air was fragrant, filled with a sweet scent of exotic flowers, and a gentle soundscape of rustling leaves and distant waters soothed her racing heart. The garden was filled with people, each lost in their own world. Some sat cross-legged beneath large flowering trees, their eyes closed in meditation, while others tended to patchy beds of herbs and vegetables with immense care. Time felt absent here, as each individual focused on their own journey of growth, both personal and literal. Pauline approached a wise elder tending to a trellis of climbing vines. "How do you cultivate such beauty amidst chaos?" she asked. The elder looked up, a glimmer of humor in her eyes. "Patience, dear one. Here, we nurture life, not rush it. Each seed takes time to grow, and so do we." Inspired, Pauline sought to join the garden's practices. Day after day, she returned, spending time planting seeds, watering the earth, and watching for the slow emergence of new life. While the rest of the world rushed towards efficiency, she learned the art of doing nothing and allowing things to unfold. As the weeks passed in the Garden of Echoes, Pauline discovered a profound shift within herself. She learned to listen to the murmurs of the soil, the whispers of the wind, and the stories of others. Conversations flowed naturally, and connections deepened. She realized that while the world outside demanded instant results, within this sanctuary, every moment held a meaning far greater than immediate productivity. As her roots in the garden deepened, Pauline began to carry these lessons back to her life in the Prism. She started small, like choosing to walk instead of rush on the metro, savoring her meals instead of eating mindlessly, and taking moments of quiet reflection amid the chaos of digital notifications. With time, her patience infused curiosity, and she began to explore new interests. She picked up painting, turned her apartment into a small sanctuary filled with plants, and embraced the beauty of imperfect moments. The iNet, ever watchful, calculated her acquired inefficiencies, but could not comprehend the richness that patience had sown within her. One evening, as she sat beneath the flickering lights of her balcony garden, Pauline received a message from iNet, a brief flash alerting her to a quota failure. But she smiled, knowing time must flourish, not flicker, in the essence of life she now understood. With a heart full of hope, she decided the world needed to know about the Garden of Echoes. Through an innovative use of digital media, Pauline started a counter-narrative to iNet's relentless productivity. She shared the importance of patience and personal growth, creating an online community that celebrated slowing down, nurturing different layers of life, and finding joy in waiting. With time, her message spread through the city, igniting a gentle rebellion against the hurry. People began to gather in circles, encouraging each other to remember the garden within themselves. Pauline's heart soared as she realized that change was possible, one patient heartbeat at a time. In the dystopian hullabaloo of the Prism, where once only the echo of impatience reigned, the seeds of Pauline's garden began to blossom. And through this cultivation of patience, an entire city learned to savor the gifts of slow growth, rekindling their humanity amid the relentless pace of existence, a garden flourishing within the walls of a concrete jungle. Closing reflection. Nurturing your own garden. Pauline's story reminds us that personal growth thrives in the spaces where we slow down and reflect. In a world demanding instant results, cultivating patience allows us to rediscover the depth and beauty in life's moments. Just as Pauline found her sanctuary in the Garden of Echoes, you too can create your own space for growth, be it through mindfulness, self-compassion, or simply pausing to appreciate the journey. Remember, growth is not about reaching the destination quickly, it's about the richness of the journey itself. Trust the process, nurture your potential, and watch your own garden of patience flourish.